Good afternoon, everybody. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. Hope everyone is having a great Tim Hortons hockey release day. That is just in Canada, unfortunately. So if you guys are from outside of Canada, you probably will not be familiar that these are out. So this is a Canadian exclusive for Tim Hortons locations across Canada. These do sell out really quick. And last year, I noticed so many people from the U.S., overseas, were asking about how to get these cards and such. And I thought I would just add some breaks of that to make it easier for everybody to get some of these cards. So giving everyone an opportunity to jump into these. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing some Tim Hortons 2021 release day breaks. We got 2 boxes, 100 packs per box coming up here. The first 2 were sold out. We had a third, which just sold out as well. If there is more interest, please let me know, and I'd be happy to open a 4th break as well. So it is 28 Canadian per spot, or 54 for 2 spots, and that includes shipping worldwide. And you get 2 teams with that. You get 2 guaranteed teams, plus a chance to win the Edmonton Oilers, which are the giveaway team, okay? So they will be given away. All right, so we're going to start today with break 376. So again, if you are in one or the other, please listen as I read out the teams and the names so you know which one you are in. We're going in order of the ones how they sold out. So break 376 is as follows for the lineup today. We have the Anaheim Ducks and the Buffalo Sabres for Ryan. Robert has the Arizona Coyotes and the Calgary Flames. Corey has the Boston Bruins and the Carolina Hurricanes. Emily has the Blackhawks and the Florida Panthers. Glenn has the Avalanche and the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Ottawa Senators is Randy. Robert has the Red Wings and Los Angeles. Bryce has the Canadiens and the Minnesota Wild. Christian has the Nashville Predators. Axel has the Rangers and the Devils. Rangers are a good team to have in this because there are redemptions for Lafreniere. So good luck, Axel. Christian has the Flyers and the Penguins. Anthony, first-time breaker with me, welcome, has the Blues and the Sharks. Tampa and Vegas for Glenn. Bryce has the Leafs and the Jets. Randy's got the Capitals. Dallas Stars for Christian. Vancouver and the New York Islanders for Austin, also first-time breaker. Good luck, Austin. Thanks for jumping in. And the Edmonton Oilers winner for 376 was Corey. So good luck, Corey. I also want to specify all cards ship, okay? So all base cards will ship as well. If you don't want doubles, or if you don't want the base cards, if you're not going after the set and you don't want them shipped, please let me know. And I will withhold them, and I'll give them to someone else who's completing the set. So just let me know if you're not interested in the base cards, because I do know there's some people like that out there. So, all right, I'm stoked. Here we go. Here we go. I am busting the first packs with you guys today. I've not opened any for myself yet. So here we go with break 376 first, and then we'll immediately move into 377 following this. There you can see a ton of packs. Ton of packs. So let me just get these out. Take a few out so that I can get in there better. Get 100 packs per box. So we are going to be busting for a while here. This was actually before these breaks were announced, before the jackpot went into effect, unfortunately. These breaks were from a couple of days ago. So unfortunately, they are not included in that. But the upcoming breaks will see that. If you missed that, we made an announcement. We have something going forward for the new breaks is a McDavid and the Gretzky Flying V Jackpot. So the way that works is every break will have a $25 credit added, which is an accumulating jackpot, so to speak. If we hit a McDavid or a Gretzky auto, somebody in that specific break will win the jackpot. So, for example, let's say we have 10 straight breaks that don't have a McDavid or auto or Gretzky. There would be $250 in essence in the jackpot. So if you're in that break in break 10 that hits that, one lucky person will go home with $250. It will be split between 50% cash and 50% break credit. So that's a cool little thing that we're doing here. So, all right. So let's get started with our first. Sure you still stay on camera here. First pack of the day. Just going to make sure that our camera is nice and focused here for the YouTube side. Boom. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. First up, so there is a look at the base cards. Quite similar to past years, quite similar. So we have a Claude Giroux for the Philadelphia Flyers. And our first hit is going to, so we got a base for the Leafs, Marner. We have a Jordan Binnington standouts. Let's oversize. Why do I have oversized sleeves here? Just bear with me. Standouts. Jordan Binnington. The St. Louis Blues are the first team on the board. We got Patrick Laine, Winnipeg Jets, base. Here's a nice one. NHL canvas for the Colorado Avalanche. Tyler Bertuzzi, base. No, we literally just started breaking, Derek. NHL canvas. Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Nice one there. We have Adam Henrique for the Ducks. And we have a red parallel, Cale Makar. Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Red parallel. I won't stop for the base cards. We got Cup winners, Evgeny Malkin. Cup winners, Evgeny Malkin for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I think we might have, yes, boom! Big pull coming. Edmonton Oilers. There you go, Corey. That's probably the best franchise trios that you can get. Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. There you go, Corey. Nice start. Boom. Those are the ones you want. Those franchise trios are big, big hits. Congrats, Corey. Next up, we have Drew Doughty, Cup winners. Drew Doughty. Arizona Coyotes. We got a red parallel, Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall for the Arizona Coyotes. Next up, we have standouts for the Calgary Flames, Matthew Tkachuk. second here. Just gonna reset my page. It shows Eugene alone. Matthew Tkachuk, Calgary Flames. Yes, this is the first case, Mike. This is the first case. Next up, we have gold etchings for the Montreal Canadiens of Carey Price. Carey Price, gold etchings. Oh, there's a bit of a rough base card there. David Perron. And we have our first clear-cut phenoms for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner. Yeah, for a second, Derek, I'm like, seriously, what is up with that? Next up, Leon Draisaitl, Edmonton Oilers, red parallel. Leon Draisaitl. We have the Edmonton Oilers again. Edmonton is off to a great start here, Corey. Standouts, Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl, standouts, Edmonton Oilers. Next up, for the Washington Capitals, we have Cup winners, John Carlson. Cup winners, John Carlson. Next up, for the New York Rangers, well, back-to-back Mika Zibanejad. You got the base and we got the canvas, NHL canvas. Mika Zibanejad. These are nice cards, nice-looking cards. Mika Zibanejad. Next up, again, man, Edmonton Oilers, Corey. Boom. Gold etchings, Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl. Oilers getting like every second hit here. They do have a pretty stacked checklist. Next up, we have Toronto again. We have an NHL canvas of Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, NHL canvas. Next up, there's the Vancouver Canucks, our first Canuck hit. Elias Pettersson, red parallel. Elias Pettersson. We got our next clear cut. Boom. Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes. Nice hit there for the Vancouver Canucks. Clear cut phenoms. Good start for Austin with the Canucks there. Matthews is the GOAT. Not a chance. Not a chance. Vancouver all of a sudden on fire here. We got JT Miller base and Elias Pettersson standouts. Elias Pettersson standouts. Next up, Boston on the board. Cup winners, Patrice Bergeron. Cup winners, Patrice Bergeron. We have for the Colorado Avalanche a red die cut of Mikko Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen. That's all. It's all good. All good. Good start for you there, Austin. Next up, Colorado again, Nathan McKinnon. It seems like teams come together. It's like you get a plethora of hits for one team. Gold etchings, Nathan McKinnon for the Avs. Next up, some pasta. We got NHL Canvas. NHL Canvas, David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins. Next up, Calgary with a gold etchings of Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau, gold etchings for the Flames. We got another Edmonton Oiler, Leon Draisaitl canvas. Leon Draisaitl canvas. Next up, Chicago, we got a Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane. And for the Washington Capitals, Cup winners, Nick Backstrom. Nick Backstrom, Cup winners. And I think we might have another clear cut. Yes, we do. For the Ottawa Senators, it is a clear cut Phenoms. Clear cut Phenoms for the Ottawa Senators. Thomas Chabot. Thomas Chabot, clear cut Phenoms. There you go, Randy. And we have for the Ottawa Senators again. Like I said, it seems like these teams come in pairs or triples here sometimes. Standouts, Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk. Next up, I was about to say his name. Shame on me. The Rat. We got Cup winners. The Rat for the Bruins. Nice. Nice, Kurt. We got for the Toronto Maple Leafs, gold etchings. I shall not, Lloyd. That name is forbidden on my lips. We got Tampa Bay Lightning, Andrei Svechnikov. Andrei Svechnikov. Yes, that's right, Christian. Who are you a big fan of, Christian? Who do you mainly collect? Vancouver Canucks, there's a nice one. Standouts, Quinn Hughes. Standouts, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Oh, Lloyd. And there he is. Oh, that one's in rough shape there. Ouch. So we do have some quality control issues. Check that out on the Washington Capitals one. Alex Ovechkin. That top is totally dinged there. I will put that aside. I may have to contact Upper Deck and see if they can do anything for us. I will put that aside. Next up, we got Artemi Panarin for the New York Rangers, NHL Canvas, Artemi Panarin. Red man. Next up, Caps again. Caps are another good team. Lots of hits for them tonight. Nick Backstrom, red parallel. Nick Backstrom. We got for the Boston Bruins, standouts, David Pastrnak. Standouts, David Pastrnak. Next up, boom, Buffalo. There we go. Franchise trios, Rasmus Dahlin, Jack Eichel, and Victor Olofsson. Franchise trios. That's a nice one there. Buffalo in this break. Take a look here. That is going to Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. Nice pull there. Franchise trios. Buffalo Sabres. Nice one there. Congrats, Ryan. Next up, Stammer for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Steven Stamkos. Tampa Bay Lightning. Just a second here. Just going to move some of these base cards. They are piling up quickly beside me here. And again, like I said, if you're not interested in the base cards, let me know. But otherwise, all cards will ship. Okay, so all cards will be shipping. I know this is a set that a lot of people like to put together. So we have another. This is our second Jordan Binnington. Second Jordan Binnington standouts for the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues. Next up, boom, I love it. Elias Pettersson in the Vancouver Retro jersey. That's a nice hit right there. Elias Pettersson, clear-cut phenoms for the Vancouver Canucks in the Flying Skate, the best logo for the Vancouver Canucks. Nice one there. Favorite logo of all time. Next up, we got Sidney Crosby, Cup winners for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Cup winners, Sidney Crosby. Next up, the New York Islanders. There you go, Austin, your team. Matthew Barzal, standouts. Matthew Barzal, standouts. Next up, Calgary Flames with a red die cut of Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau. Robert, thanks for tuning in. In case you missed it, you have the Red Wings in Los Angeles. Well, there he is again, just to spite me. Another rat, NHL canvas. Tampa Bay Lightning, Stammer, gold etchings. Gold etchings, Steven Stamkos. Next up, we have for the Anaheim Ducks, we have Ryan Getzlaf, Cup winners. Ryan Getzlaf, Cup winners for the Ducks. Kenneth, are you watching live, Kenneth? I'm not sure if Kenneth is live with us, but I'm pretty sure he's a big Getzlaf collector. Next up, we got the Winnipeg Jets, Connor Hellebuck. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. We got Detroit on the board. Dylan Larkin, red parallel. Dylan Larkin. We got a nice one here for the Buffalo Sabres. We have, actually, sorry, Kenneth has, I think, the Ducks in the next one, if I'm not mistaken, not this one. We got Buffalo Sabres, NHL Canvas, Eichel, Jack Eichel. And we got our next clear-cut Phenoms, and it is going to the Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk. Clear-cut Phenoms. Brady Tkachuk for the Ottawa Senators. Set. I like those clear-cut Phenoms. Nice design on those. Next up, we got Brady Tkachuk. Standouts for Ottawa. Brady Tkachuk. Standouts. Ottawa again, Brady Tkachuk, red die cut. Jordan Binnington, Cup winners. Jordan Binnington for the St. Louis Blues, Cup winners. Next up, Connor McDavid. There he is. Connor McDavid, gold etchings for the Edmonton Oilers. So, Corey, you're taking home quite a haul there with the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Colorado Avalanche, standouts. Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon, standouts. Vegas on the board. Mark Stone. Mark Stone. Die cut. Vegas Golden Knights. Next up, Connor Hellebuck, Winnipeg Jets. Standouts. Connor Hellebuck. And there's a nice one. Cale Makar. Cale Makar, clear-cut Phenoms. Yes, this is still the first box. Nice one there for the Avs. And Colorado in this one is Glenn. Congrats, Glenn. Nice one there. Cale Makar, clear-cut Phenoms. Next up, St. Louis Blues, Ryan O'Reilly, gold etchings. Ryan O'Reilly, gold etchings. For the Rangers, red die cut, Mika Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad. Boom! And the Flyers on the board. with a nice franchise trios, Sean Couturier, Claude Giroux, and Carter Hart. Nice hit there for the Flyers. That is going to Christian. There you go, Christian. Nice hit. Beauty. Nice hit. If you get one of those franchise trios, literally your spot is paid for right there with that. Standouts, Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. Those are always one of the most desired. Outside of the redemptions, the franchise trios are always the most desired cards out of these. We got Zdeno Chara, Cup winners for the Boston Bruins. Zdeno Chara. Boston's been doing all right for you, Corey. Oh, and we got, actually this is number 1. I think that's just the base. Yeah, I think the red, is the die cut again. So I think that's just the base parallel of that. Or is that a hit? I forget from last year. Are the regular Tim Hortons rare or not? Forget now. I'm going to sleeve it just in case. Forget. I think last year it was the red parallel ones that were really hard to get. Anyways, we got for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, red die cut. Because I believe, again, that is another one of the rare ones. You can pull the... That's awesome, Mike. That is awesome. Montreal Canadiens, NHL Canvas, Carey Price. Carey Price. Next up, another Pettersson. Austin doing really well with the Canucks. Gold etchings, Elias Pettersson. Next up, for the Montreal Canadiens, standouts, Shea Weber. Shea Weber, standouts. Yeah, you're doing really well, Austin. We got some more pasta. Red die cut, David Pastrnak. Next up, we got another Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, Buffalo. Next up, Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid. Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid, standouts. Pittsburgh, gold etchings. Gold etchings. Sidney Crosby. We got for the Chicago Blackhawks, Cup winners, Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane. Cup winners for Chicago. Winnipeg Jets, Mark Scheifele. Mark Scheifele. Red die cut. That's awesome. She pulled her out and you grabbed it, you threw it on the ground and stomped on it. Oh, Doug. Ah, Doug. Patrick Kane, Chicago Blackhawks, standouts. Chicago. And for the Winnipeg Jets, we got a clear-cut phenoms of Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor for the Jets. Just going to move some of these base cards again here. Just bear with me. All right. Final stack here on the top. Next up for the Montreal Canadiens, we already got one of those standouts for Montreal, Shea Weber. Shea Weber. Next up for Vancouver, a red parallel, Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes, red parallel. We have NHL Canvas. That's a nice one there for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sidney Crosby. NHL Canvas, Sidney Crosby. Next up, Patrice Bergeron, Cup winners for Boston. Cup winners, Patrice Bergeron. Los Angeles up next with a Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty, red die cut. Drew Doughty. And for the Islanders, standouts, Matthew Barzal. Standouts, Matthew Barzal. Next up, boom, there you go. There you go, Austin. Clear-cut phenoms, Matthew Barzal for the New York Islanders. Man, Austin having a great break. Doing really well with Vancouver, and now a couple of nice hits here for the Isles. Washington, gold etchings, Alex Ovechkin. Gold etchings, Alex Ovechkin. For Montreal, Max Domi. Max Domi, red parallel. Gold etchings, Jack Eichel for Buffalo. Vancouver Canucks, standouts, EP40, Elias Pettersson. A little bit of a, you can see there's a little bit of a white top on that one there. Seems to be common. I remember some of that last year as well on Tim Hortons. We got Chicago Blackhawks Cup winners. Nice. There you go, Doug. Cup winners, Jonathan Taves for the Blackhawks. Next up, Montreal Canadiens, Carey Price. All right, on the home stretch. We got another Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets. Connor Hellebuck. Silence. Get the silence treatment. Alex Ovechkin, NHL Canvas. NHL Canvas for the Washington Capitals. Next up, Patrice Bergeron, red die cut for Boston. And Quinn Hughes, standouts for the Canucks. Quinn Hughes. And nice, we got our fourth franchise trios, and it is going to the Montreal Canadiens. Congrats, Montreal franchise trios. You got Carey Price, Shea Weber, and Max Domi. Montreal, that is going to Bryce. Congrats, Bryce. Nice one there. That's what I was expecting. Those will be the four in the back there. So we typically see 4 franchise trios per case or per box, if you want to call those box, whatever. Anze Kopitar, Cup winners for the LA Kings. Anze Kopitar. And for the St. Louis Blues, we got Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington, red parallel. Next up, Quinn Hughes. David Pastrnak for Boston. David Pastrnak, standouts. 2 packs to go. Can we get lucky and get a redemption? No, but we are getting another clear-cut Phenoms, and this one is going to the Winnipeg Jets of Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine, Winnipeg Jets. Clear-cut Phenoms. And Jets is Bryce as well. Congrats, Bryce. And our final pack. Good luck, everybody. And what do we got? We have Duncan Keith, Stanley Cup winners. Duncan Keith for the Chicago Blackhawks. Wow, those are pretty good odds, Chris. If you got 3 trios in 30 packs. Crazy. You know what might have happened? They might have been down to a small section of a box and they maybe combined a box. That could be at Tim Hortons. So thank you so much for all who jumped into this one. Our 4 franchise trios. We had the Edmonton Oilers. We had the Montreal Canadiens. The Philadelphia Flyers. The Buffalo Sabres. And then our clear-cut Phenoms, Patrick Laine, Elias Pettersson, Matthew Barzal, Kyle Connor, Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, Brady Tkachuk, Mitch Marner, and Thomas Chabot. All right, so give me a moment here. We are going to transition into number 2. All right, we're going to transition now into the second break. So I'm just going to make sure we move everything, put them aside so I don't mix up anything here. Just bear with me for a moment. All right, so that brings us to our second break. This is now 377, break 377. The average is 4. Okay. The average I typically see is 4. All right. So, like I said, we will be doing more of these. So if you're interested in getting tagged for the upcoming ones, please let me know. I will be doing more. Number 2 and number 3 are obviously sold out. This is number 2. We will come live a little bit later tonight with break number 3. I still have to do the randomization for that one. But if anyone is interested, we'll open up a 4th one and we can get some more spots going. And I do have the boxes ready to go. All right, so here is our lineup for 377. We have the Anaheim Ducks and the Buffalo Sabres. Kenneth. Lloyd has the Coyotes and the Calgary Flames. Gary has the Bruins and the Hurricanes. Chicago and Florida for Christian. Colorado and Columbus for Andy. Dallas and Ottawa for Shane. We have the Red Wings, Los Angeles for Christian. Canadians, Wild for Dave. Preds for Michael. Mike, should specify here. Michael Scott's got the Preds. The Rangers and the Devils for Mike. DeMarco. Dwayne has the Flyers and the Penguins. Blues and Sharks for Brian, as well as Tampa Bay and Vegas. Toronto and the Jets for Michael. Adrian has the Canucks Capitals. Brian has the Islanders, Vegas, Michael Scott, and the Edmonton Oilers winner for this one is Christian. Yeah, typically 4 is the average. That was the average last year when I was busting these as well. So I'm just going to comment here so everyone knows that we're good to go for 377. All right. Four franchise trios per one of these. 4 franchise trios. All right, so here we go. What a beautiful sight. So many cards. Empty box. All right, here we go. No redemptions, unfortunately. No redemptions in that one. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go with break 377, which is number 2 of these. And first up, Colorado. We got a clear-cut phenoms of Cale Makar. Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Next up, the St. Louis Blues with a gold etchings of Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly. We have for the Pittsburgh Penguins a red die cut, Evgeny Malkin. Evgeny Malkin. Next up, Matthew Tkachuk for the Ottawa Senators. Standouts. Matthew Tkachuk. We have Duncan Keith, Cup winners for the Blackhawks. Cup winners, Chicago Blackhawks. For the Boston Bruins, NHL Canvas, David Pastrnak. NHL Canvas, David Pastrnak. We got for the New York Islanders, a Matthew Barzal red die cut. Matthew Barzal. Next up, Edmonton Oilers. There you go, Christian. We have our first Oiler, NHL Canvas, Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl. Next up, Carey Price, Montreal Canadiens, gold etchings. Gold etchings, Carey Price. Elias Pettersson, Vancouver Canucks, standouts. Elias Pettersson. Next, oh, boom! There we go. That is a rare hit. That is going to Michael Scott. Michael, buddy. You got the Tim Hortons rare die cuts. That is like last year that was, I think, anywhere from $50 to $100 card right there. Tim Horton. Toronto Maple Leafs die cuts. Boom. Big pull right there. There you go, Michael. Congrats, buddy. Those are really tough to pull. Tim Hortons. One nice hit. Next up, Vancouver, Elias Pettersson, clear-cut phenoms. Clear-cut phenoms for the Canucks. Again, that Tim Horton one is, again, a very tough pull. We got Ryan Getzlaf, Cup winners for the Anaheim Ducks. Cup winners, Ryan Getzlaf. Next up, Brady Tkachuk again. I think that's our second one for the Ottawa Senators. Standouts, Brady Tkachuk. That probably right there is the best card you're going to hit outside of your redemption from Tim Hortons. We got John Tavares for Toronto. Johnny Tavares. Next up, NHL Canvas for the Buffalo Sabres. NHL Canvas, Buffalo Sabres, Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel. Next up for the Pittsburgh Penguins, gold etchings. Gold etchings for the Penguins. Next up, NHL Canvas, Ovi for the Capitals. Is there a short print of Gretzky as well? Nice. Nice, Chris. NHL Canvas, Alex Ovechkin. Well, I would love to pull. I doubt we'll get both in the same box, but we'll see. You never know. For the Philadelphia Flyers, there's a nice one. We got the die cut. Carter Hart. Carter Hart. For Winnipeg, we got Connor Hellebuck. Connor Hellebuck. In every 1,200 packs. All right. There's the regular Tim Horton. We got for the Buffalo Sabres, gold etchings. Gold etchings, Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel. $12,000. Yeah, wow, that is 12,000 packs. We got Evgeny Malkin, Cup winners for Pittsburgh. Alex Ovechkin, Washington Capitals, die cut. Alex Ovechkin. Next up, Vancouver Canucks, Quinn Hughes, standouts. Quinn Hughes. So from what I've seen from obviously everything we've opened so far, the teams to have seem to be Edmonton, Boston is a big one. Winnipeg Jets, we got Kyle Connor, clear cut. Yeah, Vancouver, Edmonton, Boston is a really good team. Lots of hits for them. Pittsburgh, a good team. Winnipeg does all right. Just from overall hits that I've seen so far. Ottawa gets quite a bit of stuff. Those seem to be some of the main teams to have. Next up, NHL Canvas, Nathan McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Colorado, another good team. Next up, Calgary Flames. We got clear-cut phenoms of Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk, clear-cut phenoms for Calgary. Next up, Ryan O'Reilly, standouts for St. Louis. Carey Price, Montreal Canadiens. Carey Price. And there's our next Edmonton Oiler, Leon Draisaitl. Standouts, Leon Draisaitl. Oh, and the Winnipeg Jets are on the board with a franchise trios. We have Mark Scheifele, Patrick Laine, and Connor Hellebuck. Nice pull there for the Jets. Franchise trios. Franchise trios. Nice one there for Winnipeg. And Patrice Bergeron, Boston Bruins, Cup winners. Cup winners, Boston. And the Jets in this one is Michael Scott as well. Michael, you're having a great break, buddy. You got the Tim Hortons, the rare die cut. Got you a franchise trios. Rangers, King Henrik. King Henrik, now a Washington Capital. Going to be difficult seeing him in another jersey. King Henrik for the Rangers. Next up, standouts for the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, Edmonton. Next up, Vancouver, Elias Pettersson, gold engravings, gold etchings. Vancouver. Next up, Mika Zibanejad, NHL canvas for the Rangers. NHL canvas, Mika Zibanejad. We got Sidney Crosby, red parallel for the Penguins. Sidney Crosby. Man, I would love to pull a redemption here. We have, well, look who it is. Another appearance of the Rats tonight. Cup winners. I'm sure he enjoyed licking the cup, so. And Vancouver, nice pull. Clear-cut phenoms. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Quinn Hughes, clear-cut phenoms. Vancouver. Next up, Alex Ovechkin, Cup winners. Next up for San Jose, we got Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson for the Sharks. For the Colorado Avalanche, Nathan MacKinnon, standouts. Nathan MacKinnon, standouts. For the Blackhawks, we got Patrick Kane. A little bit of a rough top on that one again. Yes, sir, Aaron. That is a Makar phenom. It's a beauty. Clear-cut phenoms, Cale Makar. Next up, Quinn Hughes for the Vancouver Canucks, red parallel. Quinn Hughes. What do you mean weaker cards? Like just like the card stock quality, or? Next up, Steven Stamkos, gold etchings for Tampa. Gold etchings, Tampa Bay Lightning. Awesome, sounds good. Sounds good, Aaron. We got Mitch Marner, standouts for Toronto. Mitch Marner. We got Anze Kopitar for the LA Kings, Cup winners. Cup winners, Anze Kopitar. Next up, Drew Doughty for the LA Kings. Drew Doughty, red parallel. We got Matthew Barzal. Yes, the clear cuts look really sharp as well. The franchise trios are beauties. And we hit a really nice, these are very rare, the Tim Horton. Dwayne. Yes, sir, you are in this one, Dwayne. And you have the Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins, Dwayne. You got a good pair of teams. Next up, Patrick Kane, Cup winners for Chicago. Cup winners. Next up, NHL Canvas. Here's a nice one for you, Dwayne. Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby, NHL Canvas. For the Avalanche, standouts, Nathan McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon, standouts. Boom, there you go. Nice pull for the Edmonton Oilers. Clear-cut phenoms, Connor McDavid. Boom. There you go, Christian. That's a nice hit. Clear-cut phenoms, Connor McDavid. We did not pull one of those in the first box, to my knowledge. Connor McDavid, clear-cut phenoms. NHL Canvas, David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins. Next up, another rat. Should have been able to smell that one coming. Given that it's been down in the sewers, so. We got John Carlson, Cup winners for the Caps. Next up, Matthew Tkachuk for the Calgary Flames, standouts. Calgary Flames, Matthew Tkachuk. Next up, we got Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Artemi Panarin. Gold etchings. What the heck? Do we have another one? Am I making a mistake here, or are these? This is crazy. These are supposed to be like super rare. We got two in the same one. Michael, crazy. We got two Tim Hortons die cuts in the same box. He's not short this year? Are you sure, Christian? But still, you don't typically see the same die cut, even of any player, in the same box. But let me go. Let me pull up the list here. Let me see if I can see anything on this. If they are not rare, that sucks. Let's see here. So the number one draft redemption, that's one in every 12,000 packs. All-star standouts, we don't need to worry with that. Yeah, it does actually. Looks like Wayne Gretzky is it. So my apologies, Michael. That was last year. It looks like they switched it up to Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky is the 1 in 12,000 now. So it doesn't look like this is actually as tough to get as expected. But still, to get two in the same box is pretty rare for those. So it looks like Wayne Gretzky is the 1 in 12,000. I think that's what it was for Tim Horton last year. And the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa getting the franchise trios, Brady Tkachuk, Thomas Chabot, and Anthony Duclair. Nice hit there for the Ottawa Senators. Edmonton Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, Neon Leon, standouts. So Ottawa in this one, just checking who got Ottawa. That is going to Shane. Congrats, Shane, getting these standouts one there. We have a clear-cut phenoms of Rasmus Dahlin. Yeah, no Eugene on it. Rasmus Dahlin. Clear-cut phenoms. We got for the Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin, red. I'll do my best, Christian. We got Elias Pettersson, Vancouver Canucks, standouts. Next up, Jordan Binnington, Cup winners for the Blues. Cup winners, Jordan Binnington. Next up, Buffalo Sabres, Jack Eichel, NHL canvas. Jack Eichel, NHL canvas. Colorado, Nathan McKinnon, die cut. Next up, Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk, standouts. Brady Tkachuk. Next up, Nathan McKinnon, gold etchings for the Avalanche. Opened 21 boxes and didn't hit a Gretzky, only hit 3 redemptions, eh? Wow, well, they certainly didn't get the odds. Next up, for the LA Kings, Cup winners, Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty for the Kings, Cup winners. Well, yeah, the redemptions part is good, but I guess they didn't hit the Gretzky, which 1 in every 12,000. That should be 1 in every 12 boxes. Nikita Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Or no, sorry, 12,000. I got 1,200 in my head. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I for some reason had 1,200 in my mind. We're talking 12,000. So yeah, you'd have to open 120 boxes. 120. Standouts, Ryan O'Reilly. Nashville, Roman Josi. Roman Josi. So the reason that some people were asking about the franchise trios, they were asking about the average. Like I said, you typically see about 4. But the reason some people, when they're getting a box, are getting 5 is because it's 1 in every 24 packs, right? So there's, you have 100 packs. So that's why you're seeing the odd one that has 5 in it. So we got Nathan McKinnon for the Avs. If it was 1 in every 25, then it should always be about 4 in every box. But Zdeno Chara, Cup winners. Got some more pasta. Standouts, David Pastrnak. David Pastrnak. Next up, Connor McDavid, gold etchings. Connor McDavid, gold etchings. Next up, Nikita Kucherov for the Lightning. Didn't we hit one of that already too? We're getting quite a few doubles in this one here. We'll check here. Pretty sure. Yes. This case or this box is getting quite a few that are the same, which is quite odd. You normally don't see multiples of the same players for the red dot. Boom! Nice. That might be the second best franchise trios going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Dwayne, beauty here for you. Malkin, Crosby, and Chris Letang. Boom. That is a nice pull right there. Franchise trios for the Penguins. Boom. Nice one, Dwayne. Next up, Jordan Binnington for the Blues. I'm sorry, Christian. Next up, Sidney Crosby, Stanley Cup winners. Cup winners. Well, another rat for the Bruins. You're welcome, Dwayne. Next up, Steven Stamkos, NHL canvas for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay Lightning, NHL canvas. Next up, we got John Carlson, Cup winners for Washington. John Carlson, Cup winners for the Caps. We got the standouts, Shea Weber for the Montreal Canadiens. Shea Weber. 1 second here. I just got to open up another pack of sleeves. Shea Weber. Oh, we got one more pack here, and then we got the last stack. Patrick Laine for the Winnipeg Jets. Patrick Laine. Next, boom, and the Calgary Flames up next. Lloyd, there you go, buddy. We got you the franchise trios, Matthew Tkachuk, Johnny Gaudreau, and Sean Monahan. Nice. There you go, Lloyd. Franchise trios for the Flames. Nice one there. All right, just going to move some of these base cards again. They're piling up quite high. Can we beat the odds and get a fifth? Can we get a fifth franchise out of this one here? Let's see if we can make it happen. Still lots of packs to come. The last time in the other box, we literally hit the last franchise, I think, when it was like in the final 5 packs. So we might have a above average one here. Let's see. Johnny Gaudreau for the Calgary Flames. Johnny Gaudreau. Next up, we have for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mitch Marner, Clear Cut Phenoms. Clear Cut Phenoms for Toronto. Next up, Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. Ryan O'Reilly. Next up, David Pastrnak, gold etchings for the Bruins. Patrick Kane, Chicago Blackhawks, standouts. Come on, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Let's get at least one or two more big hits if we can. Jordan Binnington, Cup winners for the Blues. Next up, Matthew Tkachuk for the Calgary Flames. Matthew Tkachuk. Flames coming on at the end here. Quite a few hits for them. Next up, there's a nice one. Connor McDavid, NHL canvas for the Edmonton Oilers. That's a nice one for you. Christian, we'll even top load that one too. Nice pull. NHL canvas, Connor McDavid. And for the Ottawa Senators, we got another clear-cut phenoms of Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk, clear-cut phenoms for the Senators. Mitch Marner. Standouts for the Leafs. And we got 3 packs to go here. 3 packs. And another McDavid. A red die cut. Connor McDavid. We got Drew Doughty, Cup winners for the LA Kings. And our final pack. Can we end it with a bang here? It is going to be a Washington Capitals hits. Alex Ovechkin, gold etchings. Gold etchings, Alex Ovechkin. So that is your break, 377. This is our second of 3 tonight. I haven't done the random for the third one because it literally filled like a minute before we went live here. So we will do the random for that, and we'll be back a little bit later tonight with number 3. And I will open up a 4th as well, maybe later tonight. So here are our hits again. We had clear-cut phenoms, Brady Tkachuk, NHL canvas, Connor McDavid for the Oilers, Mitch Marner for the Leafs, clear-cut phenoms, Connor McDavid, Tim Horton. We had the die cut there. Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres. Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Tim Horton for the Leafs. Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Matthew Tkachuk for the Flames, and a Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jets. Our franchise trios: Pittsburgh Penguins, Malkin, Crosby, Letang. Brady Tkachuk, Thomas Chabot, Anthony Duclair. Matthew Tkachuk, Johnny Gaudreau, and Monahan for the Flames, and for the Winnipeg Jets, Scheifele, Laine, and Hellebuck. So thank you guys so much for joining. If you did not get anything with your teams, I'll be sending you something anyways, all right? I will be sending something regardless, even if you did not hit with your teams. But, Mike, you did get something for the Rangers. The Devils, I don't think, got anything, but for sure the New York Rangers did get some hits. All right, so we will see you guys a little bit later with our third box of the night of 2020-21 Upper Deck Tim Hortons.